a young woman,
Mm-hmm.
you had guys that were like good guys and they were respectful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they were very far and few between. But most of the boys and men in general, and were completely unaware, and you just, if something happened, you just kind of blew it off as, oh, that guy's a jerk, or you laughed it off, or you would just kind of like, ugh, all right, whatever, and you know, and you moved on.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now things that happened to me and my friends back then,
Mm-hmm.
though, those people would have gone either to jail, lost their jobs,
Mm-hmm.
gotten arrested. Very, very different. We put up with some really horrible shit as I look back.
Yeah.
And things that I would never expect you as my daughter to have to put up with.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I became hyper vigilant as you grew.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, yeah. Yep. Yeah, because your whole lessons to me were always, like, watch out for boys, basically. Like, be very cautious and, like, not so trusting of, like, everybody.
Yeah, and especially men.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Men, because they get worse as they get older. It's just a fact of life. It's the way it is.
Yep.
And I hate to generalize people like that. And there are guys that don't. I'm not saying that everybody's like that.
Right. But you have to generalize.
You know, I hate blanket statements. But,
yeah.
You know, like when I was single, I would never go to the mall at night by myself.
Yep.
Just for fear of what would happen.
Yeah.
And you just accepted that. It was just the way it was. It was just like, you know what I mean? And you shouldn't have to like live like that.
Yeah.
That's how we did it, you know?
Mm-hmm. You traveled in groups of girls?
Oh, yeah. If we went to the club, we always went to the ladies' room together.
Yep.
Or if you went, like, somebody would stay at the table and watch your pocketbook, watch your drink.
Yeah, that was a big thing you taught me, too, is to never leave my drink anywhere.
Ever, never. And if you do leave your drink, don't drink it. Just spend the money and get another one.
Yep. Yeah. Which is so scary, because you shouldn't have to, like, live in fear. But, like, it can happen, like, to anybody.
I have to say, it wasn't fear. We didn't feel afraid. It was just part of life. It was something that you did. Which
I kind of feel like is even worse than being afraid, is just accepting that that's, like, something you have to do.
Exactly. It was total acceptance, and, you didn't even think about it. You know what I mean? It's just the way it was.
Yeah.
It was like brushing your teeth in the morning.
Which is crazy. Because now, like, I mean, it's still bad, but now it's like, if somebody, like, I don't know, like, grabs your ass or something at, like, a party, like, you feel like, oh my god, like, like, I could, like, write a report, like, it's more...
Like, oh, yeah, they get punished for that.
Yeah, right.
But now it's an assault.
Yeah, it's like a full, like, you just assaulted me, like, we have the vocabulary for that. But I feel like your generation did not at all.
No, like, if you were somewhere, and especially in a club, or you were out with your girlfriends at a party or something, and walking through, I can't even tell you how many times I walked through the crowd, and somebody grabbed your ass.
Yeah.
You just kind of, like, laughed it off.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I had a time machine, I would take you back so you could see.
Oh my god. I probably
one
wouldn't.
time, one time walking through a club, I don't know, we were downtown, me and my girlfriends,
Yeah.
and just walking through the crowd, and this guy just like fucking scooped me up by the waist, and just like fucking planted, stuck his fucking tongue down my throat.
Ew.
And everybody was like, "Oh my god!"
That's
ha ha ha. And we fucking laughed about it. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's so gross.
Like, you know what I mean? Like now, I would have fucking punched him in the face.
Right.
But you just like you laughed it off.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's like a total assault.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like something like you could theoretically be really shaken up about and like go like get help, you know? But back then you were just kind of like, ah.
Yeah, you were just like, "Oh my god, did you see that?" Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was even like with teachers too, you know what I mean? I had a girlfriend that did, a couple of girlfriends did theater at LaSalle.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, and there was a theater teacher, and they were doing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had some pretty big parts in that show, because back then LaSalle was all boys' school.
Right.
So like Hendrick and they would bring girls in, you know?
Okay, yep.
So, the theater teacher, who was a young guy, I guess.
Yeah.
There was a scene where my girlfriend had to kiss one of the boys.
Yep.
It was part of the show.
Yeah.
And she was shy and she didn't want to do it.
Oh.
So.
How old were you guys at this point?
We were seniors.
Oh, okay.
So the teacher was like, "Stay after."
Oh, God.
Because I want to talk to you about that. So he tried to talk to her, why you know, what, blah, 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 what's the problem? You know, and she was just like, I don't want to do it, I'm shy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Well, this is how it has to be done." And he fucking planted it on her.
No.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
oh my God.
It's gross, right?
That's so gross. And what did she say after to you guys? She was like, yeah, a fucking theater teacher kissed me.
I can't believe what happened, and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, oh my God. And
Oh my God, that's awful.
you, like, yeah, like, awful. But we just, like, I don't know, like, we either laughed at it or we just, I don't know. It wasn't like we made it, like, a big deal, because
Right.
teachers would hit on the girls all the time.
Yeah, that's so skeevy, though.
Yeah.
Like, now, even if it's, like, a teacher says a wrong comment, they can be, like, basically blacklisted.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
One time, I could tell you so many stories. Another time, I was in high school, and we would have to report to homeroom. What did you guys call it?
We had advisory.
Okay, so we used to call it homeroom.
Yep.
And my homeroom teacher was a jerk. So he, one of the boys had a little mini skirt on. It was like a little flare mini skirt.
Yeah.
Little 80s mini skirt.
Oh.
So it was like flared out. So, and it was purple, and it was my favorite skirt.
Yeah.
So I was walking through the aisle of desks, and this boy lifted up my skirt. So I turned around and I smashed him in the head like I had it.
Good.
I smashed him and right. So then the teacher caught me hitting the boy.
Yeah.
And he got mad at me. The teacher got mad at me.
See,
So of course the trigger went off.
Yeah.
My trigger. And I grabbed a book and I threw it at the teacher.
oh my God.
So I got thrown out of homeroom.
Which is so stupid because the boy didn't say anything.
No, he totally took the boy's side. So he threw me out of the class, and I had to go down to the principal's office. That was the dean There was a dean for boys and there was a dean for girls.
Yep. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So, no, wait a minute. It was the principal's office. So I went into the principal's office and I told him what happened. And the principal was like, you can't do that. But I'm like, you didn't even ask me what he did to me. He lifted up my skirt in front of everybody and blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? Give me that phone. Give me that fucking phone, you motherfucker. I'm calling my father right now. My father's going to come down here and he's going to kick your ass. He's going to kick the teacher's ass. He's going to kick that boy's ass. You mother... Like, I fucking went off on him.
Yeah, good.
And, so... I don't know. I don't remember if they called my mother. I don't remember. God, it was so long ago.
Yeah.
So I actually got, what do you call that? When they make up for it, you know what I mean? Like, not revenge, but restitution.
Okay, yeah. Like okay. A reparation.
Yeah. So, I got called later that day. I got called down to the office, and there was the homeroom teacher.
Oh.
With the principal.
Yep.
He made the teacher apologize to me.
Oh, good. What about the boy? Nothing.
The boy, I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm glad that they made him apologize.
Yeah, he had to actually apologize.
Wow. But if you didn't have that reaction like you did, you probably just would have gotten in trouble.
Most girls would have gone into the corner and probably cried.
Right.
Yeah, no, your mama doesn't roll like that, big girl. You know that.
I do know that.
So then there was another time, the Army recruiter came to school.
Yeah.
And so I used to cut class a lot.
Yep, of course.
Yeah. So the dean of girls said to me, look, if you don't want to go to class, please don't leave. Just come in and I'll put you to work in the office.
Oh.
So that's what I did. I would go, if there was a class that I didn't want to go to.
Yeah.
She would. So I would go in and I would work in the office, and I loved that. Like, It was fun. So the Army recruiter comes in, and he's like 30.
Yep.
In his early 30s, and I am literally 17 years old.
Oh my god.
So he would come in, like, he was there for the whole week, and we would talk and blah, 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 and he got to know each other, and he's like, hey, I like your style. I would like to take you out.
Oh.
So I was like, girl, like, I didn't know any better. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, okay. So
when now I feel like I wouldn't even talk to the guy, like.
Yeah, no, oh my god. So he took me on a date. He came to my house.
Oh my god.
He picked me up. He came in the house, met my mother and father.
And what did your parents say?
Well, because you have to understand, back then, my parents anyways, not modern parents.
Right.
My parents being basically immigrants.
Yeah.
You got a job and you got married.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So they saw this man come in. He was in the Army. Clearly he had a good job, and he was respectable.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. And so they let me go out with him because he could have been a potential husband.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
What? Yeah. But I just kind of went out with him because of the shock value, and plus he was in uniform. He was really cute. So I just kind of did it for the shock value. And I went on maybe 1 or 2 dates with him, and then that was it.
That's crazy.
But yeah, like, nobody, if that was now, like, somebody would have gone to the principal or to his superiors, Army superiors, and he would have been in trouble for inappropriate behavior. That's just the way it was.
Of course. That's insane. Yeah, now that would be like statutory, like you were a minor.
Like, yeah.
Like,
yeah. Oh, and plus he took me out for drinks.
Really?
Yes, we went to the movies and then we went to drinks, and I remember he ordered like